Hello and welcome to the Machinist News Network. I'm Deirdre Kanievsky. Statistics state that nearly 60 million workers would form or join a union tomorrow if they had the opportunity. Passing the Employee Free Choice Act would guarantee those 60 million get that chance.
Three words. Can we pass Employee Free Choice Act? Yes, we can! Yes, we can! Yes, we can!
That was the rally cry heard on the Hill as hundreds gathered in the shadow of the Capitol building in support of the Employee Free Choice Act.
The Employee Free Choice Act will give workers the right to decide whether they want a union or not. But the first thing that the Employee Free Choice Act will do is it will penalize employers who break the law when workers try to form and join unions.
Right now, it's illegal for someone to stop a worker from joining or forming a union. But with corporate America garnering so much control over the workplace, millions of workers are not able to act on this basic human right.
They force them into one-on-one meetings with supervisors, which we know can be very intimidating. They force them into captive audience meetings where they can spread all kinds of false accusations about the unions, and they use every kind of fear tactic there is. They particularly love telling workers, well, if you organize, this plant just may close, and that's pretty intimidating for workers.
But the passage of the Employee Free Choice Act could change this. The idea is to allow workers to choose whether they want to continue the old way of an election ballot or for the majority of workers to sign authorization cards in or outside of the workplace to show their support for a union. Cards that would be immediately recognized by the employer.
Probably one of the misconceptions you hear the most is they try and say that workers won't have the right to a secret ballot, and that's the boogeyman, the latest one. But that's in fact not true. Again, workers can decide to choose a secret ballot if that is the choice that they want to make.
Since the law is tilted so strongly towards corporations, they control a lot of the things that the employees should be controlling. When the employees want to go through this process, the companies get to say whether they get a secret ballot election or whether they'll say, well, we know enough of you have signed up, you've proven enough of you have signed up, we'll give you recognition, and we'll get down to bargaining in a relatively short period of time.
In a way, the Employee Free Choice Act would streamline the process of forming a union, making it easier and faster to get to that first contract. The act would also create harsher penalties for those companies who deny their workers a choice.
One of the ways in which we can build the middle class in this country is for workers to be able to have a voice in the workplace. We certainly know that having a contract has been good enough for our CEOs in these corporations. Workers should have that same opportunity.
Now! Free choice! Now!
The new president and many lawmakers support this piece of legislation. And, like never before, the words Employee Free Choice Act are being shouted from Capitol Hill.
We're going to need the participation of the workers in developing a more productive workplace, a better workplace, a safer workplace, a more competitive workplace. That's the goal of the Employee Free Choice Act, and I stand before you as a very proud author of that legislation. Very proud author of that legislation.
I just want to state the obvious. It's better to bargain collectively than to beg individually. No one gave us Social Security or equal pay or OSHA or anything else. We had to fight for every single one of them. And today I'm here to tell you, no one's going to give us the Employee Free Choice Act. We're going to have to fight for it. So I'm asking you, beginning today, to turn up the heat, turn up the pressure.
But it's not just the politicians or workers who see the benefits of having an authorization card system.
That there are some very good employers out there who understand what it does, if you have the majority of workers who sign authorization cards and say that they want to form a union, AT&T recognizes majority sign up, Kaiser Permanente, and Harley-Davidson for one. So good employers who understand and have listened when a majority of their workers wanted a union.
And all of this support has produced more than 1.5 million signatures from people who want to see this law pass. With signing cards from Hawaii to Mississippi to Virginia and all the states in between, workers stormed Capitol Hill with boxes of support. Because no matter if you're from the IAM, AFSCME, CWA, or any other part of the labor movement, everyone is working to make sure those 60 million people get what they deserve, a union.
We'll push for it because it's the right thing to do for all working people. Sometimes I guess we're like the Army that stands between corporate America and all working folks, or the police force. And as we go away, there's fewer and fewer people to pick up the fight and to lead the charge and make politicians and corporations accountable for what they're doing. Without unions, we're all at the bottom, wishing we were at the top.
Like so many other things, the Employee Free Choice Act has the ability to change the current economy. Because when workers prosper, so too does America. For more information on the Employee Free Choice Act, you can log on to our website at goiam.org. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.